Nice little pep talk.
In my breath.
Good afternoon. We're going to call the meeting officially to order of the Health, Hospitals, and Social Services Committee. We have one item on the agenda. We do have a quorum, and the first item on the agenda is Resolution 2018-1002. It approves a Service Enterprise Initiative Agreement between the Metro Board of Health and the Best Friends Animal Society to provide training and consulting for Service Enterprise Certification.
Motion.
Thank you.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Sure.
Tom, can you speak to exactly what's involved with this enterprise? I looked it up, and it doesn't show Tennessee having an active program. However, if you look elsewhere on the website, it says that they are engaged here. So can you speak to that and what it's going to cost us?
It shouldn't cost us anything except for the effort we put into receiving the training. The training is primarily to help you have a more useful volunteer program. It tries to help you leverage and maximize your volunteer assets, which are really valuable in a place like the shelter. You get a lot of work out of volunteers.
So where would they be? Where would the volunteers actually be engaged within the system? Would they be going out on a cold night?
No,
Okay.
they do mostly things at the shelter. They walk the dogs, for instance, things like that. They're not trained to do animal control services.
Okay, so this is just within the shelter. It's just...
Well, and they can help you if you have an adoption event. It's just extra hands for various things, but they're volunteers, so they're not ACOs. They're not going to go out and pick up an animal.
Okay. How big is that program? How proliferate is it?
It's a Best Friends program. It was designed primarily originally for not-for-profit shelters, basically is what it was, so that they could maximize their resources. But our shelter folks wanted to give it a go. They thought the training would be useful for them, and so we have a volunteer coordinator out there, and she wanted to take it. There'd be probably several others that'll take it as well.
Will it help to expand the volunteer base?
Yes, you hope so. That's one of the things. It teaches you how to recruit.
Okay.
And it's gotten a lot better over the last few years. And we've really expanded it a lot recently anyway. And they see the value of it and want to try to get better at it.
Okay. That's all I had.
Okay. All right, is there any more discussion? Well, if not, we will go ahead and take a vote. All those in favor for the recommendation? All right. Seeing no opposing persons, it is recommended approval, and it is recommended by 6. I'm doing a count there, right?
You count yourself, yes.
Yes, okay, so it's recommended to the total body for approval. Also, we do want to recognize, we have with us Mark Overlock from the hospital, Nashville Metro Hospital. We just want to always recognize he and
Vernon Rose, who heads up our foundation, and Jana Rogers, who's our physician recruiter and business relationship.
Okay, wonderful. Do you have anything to share with us today? Well, we appreciate you.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. We appreciate you being here. Does the committee have any questions for Nashville General Hospital?
Well, I've been hearing that you all are losing some physicians. Is that true?
We're losing, we have had a decline in employees, and there's physician unsettlement. There's a lot of unsettlement with the physicians. So we have had some physicians that are going to leave, not necessarily all that's taken place because of this, but
This doesn't help.
this doesn't help at all, nor does it help with the morale.
Right.
So let me ask you something, if you don't mind. As far as the physicians are concerned, how many of the physicians that are part of Meharry are actually admitting at General, and of those, how many are we losing?
And that's something that we don't have any information on. We don't know what Meharry's plan is. We don't know which physicians, where the physicians and where the residents are going to go down the road. So, and they don't know. The physicians don't know. So that causes a lot of the other physician unrest, because we have an agreement through Meharry for the physicians to be at Nashville General. Mm-hmm. So we don't have that information specifically. Now, it would help if we could grow our physician base to get patients admitted. That's one of the issues that we do have, is our physician base to admit physicians just isn't there. There are people that need the help. We just don't have the physicians to get them into the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you don't have access to that information because Meharry would have to release that to you.
That's
So I just wanted that to be clear for the viewing
Right.
audience, and not that it was negligence on your part, it's just that you don't have control
We
of
don't
that
have control over that
data.
information.
Okay.
And neither does Metro.
Correct. They're a private entity.
Okay. Yeah.
Question. How much is this network with doctors have been affected through the merger system that has happened in the past and now it's still operating? And could you just give me a little bit based on that? Are we still working on the original merger network agreement that was done years ago and to current day?
It depends on specialty.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of the, obviously, if you were back around when the merger happened back in the 90s, we have a PSA with Meharry. We have a majority of our doctors do come from
Professional services agreement.
professional services agreement.
Contract.
Yeah, and so a lot of that is filtered through Meharry. Now, the services that Meharry can't provide or has not been able to provide in the past have directly through Vanderbilt. Now, there are 3 or 4 services that are Vanderbilt docs that come through Meharry and then come back to us. So, yes, the old model is is loosely still in place. It's all been kind of patchwork together to take care of the population that we have. But yeah, it is still loosely in place.
To your opinion, is that something that needs to be looked at current day?
It would help to have more control over our clinics based upon the relationship between Meharry and Nashville General. I think it would be helpful for us to have a little bit more say-so in how the clinics are run and more control over the physicians and how they're paid and compensated. Yes, I do believe that.
Now, just a statement to us. I think the yesterday agreement that happened years ago is something that we need to really, really look at, because we're working on a yesterday time frame or yesterday situation, and today is a whole new Nashville, whole new system. And if it's currently working on the way it ran 20 years ago, it's not going to meet the needs of the people that are in our community. So I think that's something that we really, really need to look at.
I believe it was 26 years ago
Yeah.
that the merger happened.
Yeah.
And there has been a lack of funding for the hospital for the last 26 years since that merger has happened. The building needed repairs back then, and it's been lack of funding and a lot of rent that's been paid out to our partners who we share land with, and not necessarily all of the equipment or the physician's hours or clinic hours always being addressed to the standard that we would like for them to be.
And you just hit it right on. For the facility, the parking garage that's there, right? And we pay $45,000 a month for parking, and we only have select parking there, right? $45,000 a month. Who built that garage? Where did that money come from? It came from Metro, right here. And we're paying out to a third source $45,000 a month out of the $35 million that we're giving to the hospital for operating a hospital. And we have a lot of other things that are out there that are just like that. I know that there are some other funds that have been delivered through the state of Tennessee. In the state of Tennessee, it has gone to Meharry for the payment, and we are supposed to receive a portion of that as well. But to this day, we have not received any dollars of that. So Meharry is asking for a certain amount of money. We need to look in really, really hard at the merger system, get all of that corrected, so that we can be on a footing to where we're all successful.
And to piggyback on what you're saying, the way it's structured right now, we have no leverage being tenants of Meharry to get anything done. If it doesn't get done, it just doesn't get done. And it's on our shoulders to either find a way to fix it, to work around it, or just live with it.
Yeah. And if I'm renting a house, if I'm renting, let's say one of you on a home, if something breaks down, I pick up the phone and call you guys, right? say, hey, can you fix it? Get it done. You know, this what's going on. This is not my house, but I'm renting from it. We're renting the hospital, right?
Well, but is that a AAA net lease?
Well,
So in effect,
Okay.
yeah. That
Means
we don't
we have
pay
to take
taxes.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
all the maintenance.
Yeah, and we do all the maintenance and we do all of that stuff. What I'm pushing out, that is still out of the $35 million that we're pushing out there. So that's a whole nother shortfall that we don't discuss here that we need to make sure that we look at. All right?
So if there is not any more discussion before this committee, we'd like to thank you for coming out. Metro General, we always like to thank Mr. Sharp from the Health Department. Yes, thank you. And all of our committee members are present, and so we appreciate that as well. So thank you. We're able to have a quorum. This concludes our meeting today, so have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's your NPR's rotator.